Hello, hello! This is the Summer Shimmer Festival brought to you by Improv College. We've got another banger of a show. It's one of our comedic narrative teams, A Fraction Happier, followed by a Mixer Jam. Also, me, your host, Vinny Francois. Thanks so much for being here today. As always, it's a delight, a thrill, a pleasure, and an honor to guide you through this wonderful next hour of improvised showmanship. This is totally improv. No scripts, no rehearsals. We don't know what's going to happen. It's so unpredictable. The future seems more unpredictable than usual. And I'm glad you could be part of it. A Fraction Happier. This whole festival is it's the last day of the festival. 3 shows right now. This one's happening. Then another one at 2 p.m. Eastern. Another one 9 p.m. Eastern. I think it's going to be an explosion of improv. Right, it might register on the Richter scale, but it's the culmination of months. We've all been meeting since September of last year, so it's a real joy to be able to finish off our season as we shut down for the summer with a bang, and that's what this is. All right, so, well, because this is improvised, what we need from you, our dear audience, is a number between 1 and 1,500. Between 1 and 1,500. Why is that? I will explain only after you give me one of those numbers, please. Put that in the YouTube chat. We'll take 1, 2, 3 suggestions, as many as you got. In fact, we'll pick one and use that to inspire our show. Mysterious. All right, as that's happening, let's meet the members of A Fraction Happier. They're a lovely bunch, so let's say hello to them one by one. Let's say hello to Emma T. Hey, let's say hello to Stuart.
Hi.
Hello. Let's say hi to Maggie.
Hello.
Hey, let's say hi to Michael. Hey, let's say hi to Edison. Hey, let's say hi to Tasha. Hey. Let's say hi to Matt. I was like, I knew I'm missing something. There you are. Hey. Perfect. And let's say hi to Karen. Hey, there we go. I think I got everyone that time. Okay, let's take a look at the chat and see who do we have. What are some numbers? Oh, we've got some really good numbers. These are great numbers. 534, a good number. I think I'll go 1250. Now, 1250, why would I want the number 1250? Well, that's because we're going to use to inspire us this. Before the internet, if you wanted to know what was happening in a movie or look up if you only had the title, this is Leonard Maltin, a movie reviewer's guide from 1996, a movie video guide. It's got a whole bunch of movies in it, and these are a lot of pages, so I'm going to go to page 1250. And I'm going to pick a movie from there to inspire. We're going to read out the narrative, and that will be the inspiration for A Fraction Happier. All right, 1246. I'm getting closer. There's a lot of pages in here. All right, here we are. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. What do we have? Okay, Storm Fear from 1955. This elevated yarn of a wounded bank robber hiding out at their brother's home, intimidating everyone. Storm Fear. Elevated yarn of a wounded bank robber hiding out at their brother's home, intimidating everyone. So it sounds like there's a bunch of people in this house. Well, let's see what A Fraction Happier does with their version of Storm Fear.
Terry.
Yeah.
Terry, you gotta help me. I'm hit, Terry. I'm hit.
How do you get fit? How are you gonna hit, Bert?
Well, I got, it's the darndest thing. I was just in the bank making a withdrawal, and then I got hit. Oh,
You weren't doing anything wrong, Bert. Like you ain't got a history as a bank robber, have you?
Oh, those days are behind me. Those days are behind me. Especially now, as I've been shot. Oh.
Shot? Shot where, Bert?
I've been shot in the body.
In the body?
In the body, yeah.
That's a bad place
Somewhere
to get shot,
between
Bert.
my neck and my toes.
Are you losing a lot of blood, Bert?
I'm losing so much blood I can't even tell where I'm hit.
Do I need to call 911, Bert?
Oh no, don't call 911. Don't call 911.
We could make a dash for it, Bert, to my family home in the country.
Well, I think that'd be great. I mean, everybody needs to rely on family. I mean, you know what? If I don't make it, just you hold part of the money too. You hold part of the money.
Okay.
Because I'd hate for the money to go to waste if I, suddenly don't make it. Not that I'm not gonna make it, but if I don't, you go.
This money's all covered in blood, Bert. It's blood money.
Well, I mean, technically that's true. Yes.
Yeah. There's an awful lot of money in here, Bert. You sure you weren't robbing that bank?
I'm sure I wasn't robbing. I was just in there to make a teensy tiny withdrawal, and just guns went off, and it was not my fault. Yes, I threatened someone, but they didn't have to shoot me.
Guns as well, Bert.
Well,
withdrawal with a gun.
Well, I forgot my book pass.
Uncle Bert.
Hi.
Uncle
Hey,
Bert.
Billy.
Uncle Bert. It's. Hi. Uncle Bert.
Uncle, where's Uncle Bert? Like, where's...
I'm here, boys. I'm here.
Yeah, you're Kurt. You're Terry.
Where's Uncle Bert?
I'm here, boys, but I'm dying. I'm dying, boys.
Uncle Bert, it's nice for you to visit us. I can tend to your wounds. Let me tend to your wounds.
You can tend to my wounds all you want, but I mean, you keep saying Uncle Bert, but you ignored your dad. Your dad.
Well, we don't care about Terry. We call him by our first name.
I know you show so little respect for your father.
Uncle Bert, it's an emergency. You're wounded. I'm sorry.
I know I'm wounded.
It's really emergency. Like,
we're Boy Scouts, so let's
for being 5 years old twins, you're quite damn handy with a suture there, boys.
Yes, we're Boy Scouts.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew that would come in handy one of these days.
Yeah. Here goes the scalpel. Here goes the scalpel. Uncle Bert. Here goes the scalpel.
You're gonna be a surgeon one day.
We pulled out the bullet.
Oh, that's good. Do you think you could just pick up some of that blood and push it back in me? I know you're Boy Scout, so you must have a badge for that.
Yes.
And I know Uncle Bert, we're really good Boy Scouts, but I don't really look up to you. Like, I want to be. When I grow up, I want to be as cool as you.
Well, you can be as cool as me. You know how you end up being as cool as me? Here, put your fingerprints on this gun.
Really?
That's how you end up being cool, like your Uncle Bert. Oh yeah.
Fingerprints are so small.
Yeah, just grab onto that gun real tight, sons, and just put your fingerprints all over it. There you go.
We were wondering, Bert, like
Uncle Bert,
what do you want to do in your life?
Well, what I want to do in my life is I want to survive. That's what I want to do, and I want to live long enough to see you boys grow up. And beyond that, I want to have my own family. I got a lot of plans, boys. I got a lot of plans. Don't take your hat off, son. That makes it look like I'm going to die.
Mary, that cousin Bert, He's poisoning my children, and my darling husband Terry is not doing anything about it. He just brought it home.
Sharon, we have to get rid of that awful Uncle Bert. He's a bad influence on your children.
You are right. We need to do something about it. Have you got any ideas in mind?
He's already got a bullet hole in him. We just gotta riddle him full of more bullet holes.
That's a good idea. How do we do it?
Make him look like Swiss cheese.
Full of holes everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's weird that we live in this tiny town of Tiny Town where bullets don't exist and guns are almost impossible to get, but we are going to get some. We're going to find some.
We're gonna find some. I know there is someone in this town who is selling them under the market. You know, if you just pay some extra money, I wonder if you could get them, my dear Mary.
Susan, I found Bert's stash of cash under his pillow. I snuck in there when he was taking a bullet nap, and I took some of that money so I can take that literal blood money and get us a big old gun.
Perfect. Just be careful that my darling Terry doesn't see you, okay?
Yeah, Terry's not going to want us killing his brother.
Of course not. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm on this gun mission.
Oh, Bert, right? Yes, those kids did a great job. I just need to get just a little more of the bullet particles out, but they did a really fine job doing that,
They did, as the scoutmaster, you should totally give them an extra merit badge for that.
Yes. Oh, yes. They even managed to put some blood back inside you.
I know. I was thrilled that they did it. It extended my life for 10, 15 minutes.
Yes. Well, this really, truly, if I can get all these pieces out. Yeah, and you've got quite a cough there. Just let me put these pieces here. Hang on. I've got some here, take this. This will help your cough.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll fix you up real good. I mean, we're scouts, and I'm sure one of our mottos must be make sure people live.
Yeah. And if it's not one of your mottos, it should be.
Really should be, Bert. It really should be. How you feeling now, buddy?
A lot better since you gave me that magical elixir. I don't feel like I'm gonna die.
No, I think,
I feel like I'm on the road to recovery.
Oh my gosh.
If I could tap dance, I would, but I can't. But that's how good I'm feeling.
Fantastic. Well, we scouts pride ourselves in knowing how to treat people right. And you're one of the good ones, Bert. I can tell.
I am one of the better ones. Terry just stands around all day doing nothing. Like, I was injured and he just brought me here and left and then went to watch TV.
Oh, but your brother, at least he's raising his kids right.
Yeah, you might think so. I mean, they didn't even have a gun until I showed up. How are they supposed to get that gun merit badge if they don't have a gun?
Well, we here in Tiny Town, we don't do the gun thing. We just blocked it off of our Scouts handbook.
Well, I managed to unstick that page.
Okay. Well, sure, Bert. I mean, my dad used to take me shooting, and
and look how well you turned out.
I fixed you up real good, didn't I?
Exactly. And if I can take the boys shooting, then they'll grow up good too.
Fantastic.
This plastics factory is amazing.
All the plastics you can ask for. All of it here.
I am on a mission. Now, I was able to secure a gun from Maxtown, but Maxtown doesn't have any bullets. So I want you to manufacture enough bullets that I can make my friend, enemy, potential love interest, Bert, full of holes like Swiss cheese.
Oh, well, if it's for killing someone, of course I can help. I haven't got to where I am today without crushing a few bodies, destroying a few humans. I mean, I'm a human at heart too, but it's just in my blood. Manufacturing things out of plastic that can cause injury and death to people is what I specialize in.
Max Factor, the plastic manufacturer. You are a godsend. I think that you should make me even more weapons, just in case these plastic bullets are faulty. I want all sorts of arsenal behind my back, just in case.
Have you ever seen the movie Aliens?
The one with Newt? Is that the one?
Yes.
I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the sequel. So I've only seen
well. Essentially, it's something I've been working on. It's a backpack. You can shoot fire from one side, bullets from the other. If you want someone dead, it's the way to do it.
And it's all made of plastic.
100%, not a single recyclable piece in it.
You know, I love the fact that this is going to be used for murder and destroying our environment.
For thousands of years to come, it will never, ever be degradable in any sense.
It will never deteriorate. I can catch things on fire from here till eternity. My future potential children will be able to use this and catch fire and everything.
Oh, if there's any environment left after it's all been destroyed.
Oh, Max Factor, I love your attitude.
Oh, I've got the best attitude. It's got me where I am today in this plastics factory. And,
Perfect. All right, well, here's some blood money.
Oh, actually covered in blood, the way I like it. Perfect.
Your hat is great. You look good in it.
It's made out of plastic.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Not biodegradable in the least.
Never.
Scoutmaster, you're never gonna believe this. You're never gonna believe this. I was just walking through town, getting better, and someone shot me with a plastic bullet, and then launched something that spewed fire at me. And the thing is, it cauterized the wound, so the bullet is still inside me, but I'm not bleeding anymore.
I think you can live like that, but we need to protect you. We need to protect him, Scouts.
Yes, you do, Scouts. I mean, I managed to wrestle the gun off her. So so I'm going to give each of you boys one of these guns. Now be careful, it shoots fire.
Wow. You can get your fire shooting badge. We'll make one for that.
You can totally make one for that. Just make sure it's not biodegradable in any way.
We're going to have to bring your Uncle Bert somewhere safer, boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. We made a fortress because our fortress making badge.
Oh, you finally made your fortress making badge. Oh, I'm so proud of you boys.
Yes.
If your dad cared for you at all, he'd be proud of you too.
That Terry.
Yes.
Oh, Terry. Oh, you know what? I'm beginning to regret even just calling upon him in my hour of need when I was dying.
Yeah.
We'll help you, Bert.
Yes.
Yep.
This is it.
Oh, my God. Beautiful.
Yes.
Boys, you've done me proud.
And I love that it's made all of fireproof vellum.
Oh, that's even better. Those are the sweetest words in the English language. Say them again.
Fireproof
Fireproof
vellum.
vellum. Let's say them
Oh.
together.
Fireproof vellum.
Vellum. Now in
That's
sync.
it. Yeah.
Mary, they're going somewhere with all the guns that you got. We need to do something about this. I'm gonna.
It's crazy. He wrestled the guns after me, but you know, I made this super special Swiss cheese sandwich that's laced with a ton of arsenic, and I've been secretly, really on the download, so that nobody knows it except for me. Been getting close to Bert. So I'm going to give him this sandwich and he won't suspect a thing. So his internal organs will be full of Swiss cheese holes after he eats this arsenic sandwich.
Oh, Mary, you're brilliant. You've done a brilliant job. You mean he likes you?
Oh, he more than likes me.
Oh, but be careful, because if he gets too close to you, you might be hurt as well. You know how he is.
That's true. You know, I've always had aspirations of having much more blood money than I could find under any pillow, but I know that your family comes first.
My children are getting all poisoned by his brain ideas. They've now got all these guns as well. And where's Terry? Terry's not doing anything.
Terry is useless in this entire endeavor. Terry!
Oh, hey, you! Terry, my husband! What you doing? What you been doing all this time?
I've been watching Stranger Things, Susan. It's the longest episodes that have ever been on television.
Catching up. He's been watching.
I've been going for days.
Oh my God.
Do you know what's happening here with your family, with your children, with Uncle Bert?
Bert! Oh, yeah.
Tell him, Mary. Tell him.
Well, I don't want to give away all the information, but I'm going to go give Bert this sandwich.
So you're taking care of him. I brought him here. He was in a bit of a jam.
You know what? You brought a storm into our house. A storm, a real storm of hate, anxiety, tension, fear.
Bert.
Oh, yes, my sweet. Oh,
Bert.
my
I
sweet.
made you.
As to yet unexplored love interest.
Yes, I know that very secretly we've been having a romance.
We have. I didn't.
So secret that nobody knew about it.
Thank you very much for this sandwich. No one knew about it because the boys are too young to get that merit badge yet.
That's absolutely true.
They're not old enough to learn about the birds and the bees.
No birds and bees badge until you're at least 13.
Well, I was gonna say 6, but you're the boss.
Well, eat your Swiss cheese. I'm tired of you waiting for it.
I'm you know what? I'm full on love just by looking at you.
Oh wow. That's so flattering, Bert.
And you know what? I'm gonna take this Swiss cheese from the sandwich, and I'm going to make a ring with it, and I'm going to propose marriage to you, my darling.
Bert,
would you accept this Swiss cheese ring and be my wife for as long as I live?
Bert, I will. I'll do it.
You will. Oh, that's good.
I will. Give me that Swiss cheese, but make sure you take a big old bite of it first.
But I'm again. Do you know what? Boys, come here to celebrate. I'm gonna rip this sandwich in half and give you half and give you half.
Boys,
Swiss cheese.
Boys, only eat the bread because the Swiss cheese is for your uncle.
Eat it all, boys. Eat it all. Nothing bad.
Well, our menu said
married today.
Emmanuel said not to waste food, especially if you're 5 years old.
But you guys are
Yeah.
lactose intolerant, remember? You can't eat cheese.
This is a special day. Don't you listen to her.
You know,
My
that's not a
marriage.
Montreal bagel. It's the best vehicle for a Swiss cheese you can have.
Oh, you know what? If there was more, I'd eat it, but I want these boys to eat it all.
Yeah.
Susan's going to be
Susan's gonna be your maid of honor. I know that. Nothing bad is
Can
gonna
I-
happen today.
I love.
Can I
like
say,
Swiss cheese.
Mary?
I love the taste.
Can I-
I like it.
can I- Can we both say, Mary, I think you're the best person in this town. We love you.
You know what, boys? If anything happens to your parents, Mary and I are gonna adopt you.
Yep,
But that's not
what
likely
I've
to
always
happen.
wanted family, children who I didn't have to give birth to. That's the best thing that. can
Yeah,
happen.
that's right, boys. I'm so glad that you're here to share a special moment. Mary and I and the blood money are going to be in your lives for a long time to come.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah.
And more
Exactly
Swiss cheese sandwich.
Yes.
You know what, Mary? I'm sure you brought more. You didn't just bring the one.
No, well, we're out of Swiss cheese. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, boys! Did you what's going on here? I heard something about marriage and Swiss cheese. Have you? Yeah, right. Oh, good, boys. Good. You ate that Swiss cheese. You know what? I heard something about poison, but boys, look, remember, think of how I've been dosing you with small amounts of arsenic so you can get used to it. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. It's part of
That's
scout
right.
training.
Scout
You got to
Master,
build up
that
your
is a
tolerance,
brilliant
boys.
plan.
Build up your tolerance.
That's
Wow.
right.
You've built up your tolerance to many poisons. I mean, I didn't want to tell your parents, but I've been doing that. Those s'mores, they've got more than s'more.
So you, Mary, you put it
I-
there.
I may have tried to poison my future husband with arsenic, but really I'm actually a triple double agent because there was no arsenic in that sandwich at all. I just told Susan there was because all I really wanted was to have a family with Bert. And I
And all I
poisoned my
ever-
sister and her husband instead.
Mary, you've stolen my children for your own family.
Yes.
But
And
I'm
ever
happy.
since then, it's been great.
But I'm happy for you to marry, if that's what you wanted.
I hope that you, before your inevitable death in about 15 minutes, you'll be my maid of honor.
Oh,
Those kids have always been hyperactive, Susan.
well,
Maybe now we can have a life together like we dreamt of. Sail the world in a yacht and
yeah, we can go on holiday and
Yeah.
let all the problems to them of the children
goodness.
raise them up. Let's
I've got this bag of blood money.
yeah,
Go!
let's go.
Bert, oh,
Yes,
Bert.
my sweet.
Oh, our life together here on
Yes.
this beautiful island that's full of plastic guns.
Oh, yeah. With Max Factor, the weapons manufacturer, just along the beach,
Oh, wow.
just throwing them into the ocean. Oh, it's so good.
Soon the environment on this island will be completely destroyed.
It will. And that, my dear, will be our legacy.
That
You and I.
absolutely will. Hold
We'll
my
be having
hand,
children,
honey,
but
and give
we'll be
me
having
some of
lots
that
of fun.
blood money.
Come here, honey. Give us a kiss.
That's sad. Great run. Amazing. Plastic guns. Okay. Fraction and a half here. That was awesome. Super duper. We did our first act, but this is a 2-act show. So let's get everybody out here for part 2, which is a mixer. It's a big mixer jam. We're gonna put everybody's name in a hat, pull them out 2 at a time, and we'll pair up, and they'll get to do a 3-minute scene each. Let's see. And we also have joining us not only the members of Don't Homeless, but we also have Sylvia. Sylvia, hello. What team are you? Teams are you representing, Sylvia?
One-eyed Scouts. No, sorry. Out of nothing.
That's right.
Mostly. And through the door. And now that was really like, yeah.
And Sylvia and I are also in One-Eyed Scouts, a non-Improv College team, which you can find on Facebook.
Perfect. Great. We have a whole bunch of people ready to play. I've got my supercomputer set up to do all the optimized calculations on which players would work together best. It's a very complicated calculation. I've input your astrological signs, your shoe sizes, your favorite pasta, all of that thing. The Computron is going to take all of that into account and make the perfect improv duo. So let's pop everyone's names into the Computron. Oh, the first name is coming up. It looks like we have Tasha as part of our first duo. Oh, and Edison. All right, Tasha and Edison, you have 3 minutes. I'm going to give you a word to inspire you. Your word is going to be station. Station.
Agent Carmichael.
Well, call me Julian Carmichael.
Julian Carmichael. Wow. I'm here to make the exchange.
Yes. Your ancient drawer.
Yes.
Here it is.
Yes, my ancient drawer. All I've ever wanted is a very, very tiny drawer that nothing can actually fit into. And now I have it. This is going to improve my station in life.
Yes. Open it up. There's a.
I need a magnifying glass.
Yes.
There's so many tiny drawers in this tiny drawer. The finish is amazing. I'm gonna put it down
So many people died for it. You got it. I had to kill my best friend. Treasure it.
Julian, you killed your best friend to get me the tiny drawer?
Yes. Yes. Why do you think we're at this funeral?
I didn't realize it was a funeral until I saw everyone was in black. I'm wearing my traditional Hawaiian shirt. I feel like I'm not dressed appropriately.
Well, I always wear black, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
Mine's more fancier. It's black N47 instead of my regular N50.
Yeah, I should have realized it was a funeral when I saw the open casket over there.
Yes.
Your best friend risked his life for his the tiny drawer, and all I gave you guys was $1,000.
Yes. Oh God. Maybe we shouldn't be. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Move along.
Would you like this extra 25 cents for your troubles? I'm living on a very tight budget right now. I spent $1,000 on a tiny drawer.
I'll just. Here's his casket, so put it underneath.
That's a beautiful gesture. I'm glad that we can bury that 25 cents with him, and it will be with him forever.
It's yes, he was a penny pincher. That's it.
Yeah, and that, quarters are a lot more than a penny, so he's going to be living rich up in heaven.
No. Listen. I want to open it. I want to open that tiny.
Be careful.
Yoink.
Wow, it makes cartoon sound effects. Jeez, I didn't even realize.
Yes. Well, I make it myself.
Oh, I see.
Yoink. All right, great. Everybody come on back. Let's give them a little round of applause. Wonderful. Hey. Thank you, Tasha Edison. All right, let's go to the Computron 2000. I've had to add a new name because we have a new player joining us. George is here. Hey, George. Hello, are you out there? Hey.
I'm here.
Welcome. George, which team are you representing? Which Improv College team?
The Undisputed
Liars.
Liars.
Great. All right, so I've got your name in the Computron. It has to recalculate. It's overheating, so we better hope this calculation comes up quick. There's a lot to take into account. All right, coming up next we have Karen and we have Sylvia. All right, Karen and Sylvia, you'll have 3 minutes. You can turn off your cameras. The scene will start when your cameras come on. Your word is going to be blog.
I read on your site that you can help me.
Oh, yes, I certainly can. Was it problem A, problem B, or problem C? House personality relationship.
Okay, it's personality.
The most interesting one.
Well, you'd think. But I've been told I have no personality.
Oh. If you showed up here, if you can face me and look me in the eye, then you have personality.
Okay. But no one wants to spend time with me.
I am spending time with you. Have you realized I've spent with you 42 seconds, 45 now? Yes, that's the relief you're looking for in your life.
Wow, this is truly a breakthrough. Tell me more.
Okay. I thought that writing a blog was for people without personality. Because I've always been taught that if you don't dare to meet people in person, it's because you like to be by yourself and inventing a fake reality. Now tell me, that's what they told you to, right?
They said I hide behind my words, behind my pages, behind my computer.
Do we look the same?
Yes!
No, you have to say no!
No! I don't know. I have no personality.
My computer and my program telling me I have a personality. You were supposed to say no. We have each, one of us, our separate personalities, but you didn't.
We're the same.
Yeah.
So, do we stay hidden or go out into the world?
I have a proposal. We could meet under a coffee. There aren't too many people. And if we meet, say, 15 minutes before closing time, it might be okay for me.
You're on.
I'll end it there. Good, lovely scene. Great work. Everybody come on back. All right. Great stuff. Okay. Oops, I got to stop my timer. Computron, who's our next pair? All right, who we have? We have Emma T and Computron. We have Stuart. Here we go. Emma T and Stuart, you have 3 minutes. Everybody's cameras off. Scene begins when the cameras come back on. Your word is going to be I had it. Business.
Joseph, we've been running this orange juice business for too long. We need something new, and I think I know what it is.
Apples, Bettina. We need apples.
That's right. Apples.
Apples is the new oranges.
You look so sure. You know, the reason I thought it was going to be apples is it came to me in a dream. I was just trying to sleep, and the oranges that usually just fly in front of my eyes and show me the way to what to do with the business suddenly changed. They changed from an orange color into greens and reds, and they changed from their round shape into a round but slightly not an entire circle shape with a little kind of stem coming out the top.
Yeah, sometimes a leaf. The great thing about apples, Bettina, is we can grow them here in this large expanse of land that we have at the back of our house.
You know, who would have thought that oranges and apples could grow in exactly the same climate, but we've managed to do this before.
Yes.
When we changed to selling grapes, during that short-lived grape business section where
Yes.
it didn't quite turn out the way we thought.
It did not. We were crushed by the competition, Bettina, weren't we?
Who would have thought people enjoyed?
I was whining.
Oh, you were whining.
Yes.
But apples, I can't think of anybody that would dare
Doesn't
do
like apples.
Oh,
That's
yes.
why I'm so sure, Bettina. I'm focused, sharp like a pin.
Good.
And I'm 100% sure this will work.
Then we invest. We put the money in.
Yes.
See how it goes. But
yes.
Do you know, Joseph, I also had a another dream. The same night, in fact. Not just the oranges going in front of my face, followed by the apple shapes. It was a monster with red eyes, green face.
Not the caterpillar monster, Bettina. He could ruin our crop. That would be the end of us.
No, close my eyes. There's more and more caterpillars. More and more. They're eating the apples. They're eating the apples. They're eating. Oh! I've got a new business idea. Hairbrushes.
Excellent idea.
Stop with that. Great, everybody, come on back. I love it. Yeah, who doesn't need hairbrushes? All right, Computron. What do you have? We have some names still to match up. Beep, 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 Computron. Beep, 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 beep. We've got Matt and we have George. All right, we got Matt and George. 3 minutes, cameras off. Your word is campsite. Campsite.
Such a beautiful night.
Hold on. Let me step out and oh, the stars are out tonight.
The stars are out tonight, and were you going to ask me something?
Yes, I was wondering if you can see the constellation of stars from here.
I can see it. Does it have a deeper meaning about togetherness and perhaps us spending the rest of our lives together?
Yes, it means that if you can see it, then you can also see the bond between the two of us growing and extending.
I can, Darby. I can see the bond growing between us. And, well, we've been dating 4 months now, and, well, you know.
Well, I don't want to be pressured. If
I
it's going to
wouldn't want to
happen,
pressure you, but I'm not getting any younger.
I know. I mean, 53 is not,
Well, you said I didn't look a day over 35.
I'm a joker.
That's
what you loved about me. That's what
I do.
You told me that you love about me.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot not only see this constellation of stars, but I can actually feel it in my heart
That's so
and in my
sweet.
bones.
That's so sweet.
And I'm not going to be pressured.
I wouldn't dream of
Bring it
it.
down.
I wouldn't dream of it. I was just stretching my hand out. That was all.
Although that was
completely
very
unrelated to what we were
direct of
talking about.
you.
I was stretching my finger out there. Look, yes, just
Remember what I told you? If I'm ready to propose, then I will. Not because I'm being pressured.
not at all, not at all. But I just thought that you were ready. Are you not ready?
When I'm ready, it will happen. When I'm not pressured,
when will that be?
it'll happen.
Tell me when that will be. I can't believe you're not telling me when that will be.
Sam.
Darby. This is all so sudden and unexpected.
I know. Give me your hand.
Oh.
Is that a yes?
Well,
I'm not pressuring you, but
all right, great. Good job. Wonderful. Everybody come back. All right, it looks like we have a couple names left in the Computron. We have Michael and Vinny. Whoops, upside down Vinny. There we go. All right, I'm gonna play with you, Michael. We'll do 3 minutes. But can I get a word from someone in the chat or in the meeting to inspire our scene?
Bombastic.
Bombastic? I heard another word.
Freeway.
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll turn our cameras off and we'll start as soon as cameras come back on. Hello? Can I help you?
Bonifacio, you don't recognize me. You recognize me, right? Bonifacio, it's
No, I'm
from my
afraid.
school. But
Wait,
Bonifacio,
is that you? Bombastic?
Yeah.
Bombastic Freeway? I haven't seen you since we were little.
yes, it's silly been a while. Like oh my, a lot of memories come flooding in. So much.
Me too. Remember that time we set fire to the school and got kicked out?
Well, you started it.
I started the fire. I was like, what happens? I wonder how flammable the school is. It turns out very flammable.
Yes, you have the matches and I brought the gas.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without you, Bombastic. Oh my, what are you up to now? I mean, as you can see, I work here in this high-end clothing store.
Well, since we were kicked out, I got obsessed with designing clothes and I became a fashion designer.
Bombastic Freeway, that is incredible news. What kind of clothes do you design? Have I heard of them?
Well, blazers that will make you sweat, like really, really sweat, like make you own your sweat, make you own your.
Is this one of yours? Sweaty suit? You make sweaty suit?
Yes.
These are our best sellers. You sweat like crazy wearing these. They're beautiful. They're made of such great garbage bag plastic.
But Bonifacio, put it on.
Let me try it.
Put it on, Bonifacio.
Oh my God, it's cooking. I'm cooking already.
Yes, that's. Oh, yes, with your tongue sticking out. It's. Oh, I can see.
I can see things too. I'm already hallucinating from the lack of
good thing there's
water.
paper and pen. Let me. Just give me 5 seconds.
This sweaty suit is so hot. It's like being inside a sauna in a dog's mouth.
Bonifacio.
What is it, Bombastic?
You will be my model.
What?
I will take you as my model.
I love it. I'm so honored, Bombastic. I have one request.
Yes.
A glass of water.
You're so demanding, always.
Scene. Hey, that is our show. Yeah. Congrats, everybody. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thanks for coming to the mixer. Don't hold us. Great show. Way to go, everybody. Let's give a big shout out to everybody here. We got Sylvia, we got Emma T, we got Edison, we got Karen, we got Michael, we got Stuart, we got Tasha, we got Matt, we got George. And also Maggie was here. Great job. that's the end of our first Summer Shimmer show of day 2. Summer Shimmer show, that's hard to say. We got 2 shows left, and then that's it. That's unbelievable. We got another show at 2 p.m. We got another show at 9 p.m. I hope you can join us for that. A couple thank yous before I go. Number 1, Karen Dara, our associate producer of the festival. Thank you so much for everything you do. A shout out to Katie Pagnucco, number 1 improv suggestioner. Probably gave every single suggestion from every single show the whole year long. If there was a show she was home, she was suggested. Also, shout out to Osani Balkaran and Shotalim, people behind the scenes who help out with Improv College. Thank you, everybody. This is a fundraiser because we want to do something good with all the joy that we bring. The Native Women's Shelter here in Montreal, where I live, is always needing help. They do incredible work. It's a super important charity here. We have a suggested donation of $10 Canadian. You can see that in the description of the video below. It's a fantastic organization. They always can use help. So we always want to give back to the community that we're in. That's it for us at Improv College. We're shutting down for a couple months. We'll be back in the fall. We hope to see you either later for one of our shows or back again when we start things back up around September time. On behalf of Improv College, don't hold us. I'm Fraction Happier, and everybody here. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, Vinny.
Thank you, Vinny.
Thank you.